takes this the other way to right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
In now, Andrew Steele, as he sends it on the ground to first. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Dero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. And there's a pitch in the dirt. Ball 1. And that one just missed outside.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Puig at second, Steele at first, one gone. This is pulled into right. Runner tags from second as the catch is made here shy of the track. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He went deep in the contest last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Line toward the alley in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Another look at the acrobatic play out there in center. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Dallas Keuchel will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Dallas Keuchel is a complete pitcher. He's kind of a throwback to a Jimmy Key kind of pitcher, a Tom Glavine type, not overpowering, 89 to 91 miles an hour would sink. Has the curveball, has the slider, and the straight changeup. What makes Dallas Keuchel so good, he'll throw all 4 of his pitches at any point in the count.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, Dero, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first, but both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. Go look at the numbers. He hit over 310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches, not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, 6 pitches. This has the makings of a great outing already.
Keuchel sets his sights. First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. One ball and 2 strikes to count.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch in on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So striding forward for his first opportunity, Matt Kemp, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
The windup and the 0-1. This one's down to third. Kingery's there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And let's focus on Gene Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now the 1-0. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle, and that's in there. Base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Dallas Keuchel, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. McCutchen will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
Digging in, Jose Peraza. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Coming to the plate now, Yasiel Puig, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-0 home is taken, strike one. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Herrera's there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. 3 left for Cincinnati. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
It was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A throw behind the runner at second, and he's back standing. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Very weakly on the ground. Hoskins leads off second with nobody out. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And let's focus our attention on first baseman Joey Votto. I don't think this guy gets enough credit for his defense because he's so dynamic on the offensive side, but one of the most prepared players in our sport, and half of that is definitely attributed to the defensive side of the ball.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. He's set. Here it comes. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Now the 2-0
is looked at for the first strike.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto
As he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field.
Puig is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Ready for another chance. Andrew Steele. He reached on a single in his first try.
Andrew Steele.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. The 1-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez is there. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Digging in to try it again, Joey Votto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Ranging back is Herrera, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The relay, but he is in there with a triple.
You'll see right there that this is a shot to right center, and the fielder can't cut it off. He was turning those legs on the base paths, making it to third with a triple.
In now, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Liner towards second. And a base hit as that'll score the run from third, and the Reds jump out in front here 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the
play ball.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. First pitch on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reds out in front, 1-0. Now in the box, Odubel Herrera. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
Ready now, JT Realmuto. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And that misses low and away. Ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a snap move over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Two out with the man at first. It's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies strand 1. They're down 1-0. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll lead it off against Jay Garrietta.
Scooter Gennett.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Take the minute.
Pinch hitting for the pitcher, Arizona.
Up next will be Nick Williams. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Keuchel into his motion. First pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee high. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. Steele moves over. 1 out.
The batter, the shortstop, Gene Segura.
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. Down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here it comes. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. And now Bryce Harper. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Hernandez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Grounded back up the middle.
I'm not sure if this happened or not, but sometimes when you're playing behind a pitcher who's doing all of the work himself, you get caught up a little bit in kind of a trance and you get lulled to sleep out there. Looked like to me he was caught a little off guard when the play came his way.
Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Tried to get him to go after 1 below the knees, but it's 1-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. And another foul ball.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Another one sent foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Hit hard down the right field line, but a foul ball. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. Hector Neris is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Tucker Barnhart will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Tucker Barnhart.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul for the second strike. Looped out towards short. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The pitcher number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
In now for the Reds, Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Now a bunt attempt here. Kingery has it. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
And here's Jose Peraza. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. So with 2 out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
First offering on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
1-0 count. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
The 2-0. Base hit, line drive into the corner. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this third guy out. Next thing you know, first and third and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And that's off the left field wall. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. And he can't hang on to the ball here at home plate. And the tag gets him. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. Reds will be forced to settle for just the 1. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. The Reds lead it 2-0. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He went down on strikes last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Fly ball right down the line in left. Kemp on the run, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Hit in the air out to center field. Steele patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
0-1. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded by Jeanette. And quickly there are 2 away.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, JT Realmuto. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Kemp to the track. A leap, but he can't bring it back into the park. It's a home run. JT Realmuto with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Phillies have cut the lead in half. It's now a 2-1 game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Into the box, Scott Kingery. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss. 2 out, nobody on. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. But not before the lone hit in the inning. The solo home run makes this a 1-run ball game. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reds lead this one 2-1. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Tommy Hunter will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Franco is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 7.
In is Joey Votto now.
Play ball. Out. He's out.
At the plate, Michael Franco. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Bullet back up the middle. Steele is right there, 1 down.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. As he rips it on the ground to second. Jeanette is there. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
In now, Cesar Hernandez. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Now the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Popped him up. Jeanette moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Back in the city of brotherly love for the 9th inning of this one on MLB Network. Pat Neshek enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's 0 for 5. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Neshek, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
1-1. Here's a bouncing ball now headed for the shortstop, Segura. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
So striding forward now, Tucker Barnhart. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The pitcher number 60, Dallas Keuchel.
Jose Iglesias will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the top of the 9th keeps a rolling as he comes through with 2 away.
The batter, number 9.
That's another base hit for him. I got to say, though, they've had a really hard time turning all these hits to anything productive on the scoreboard. Only 2 runs to this point, so stranded runners has been the theme most of the game. We'll see if they can cash in here.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Swing and a ground ball to third. Franco has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Nothing in the Cincinnati 9th. 1 last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail here 2-1. Raisel Iglesias takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. And now Bryce Harper. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. On to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
First baseman, number 17, Reed Hoskins.
So digging in now, Rhys Hoskins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and we are tied again.
cold in this booth, so I know those players have to be cold out there. But it doesn't matter to him. He still has enough power to knock it out of the park, to the opposite field, no less. Now that is some man strength.
Here's the
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder, Odubel.
digging in, Andrew Steele. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now.
Center fielder, Andrew Steele.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In is Joey Votto now. This is line to left. McCutchen is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. So one will win it here as we go to the bottom of inning number 10, and we are tied 2-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off, JT Realmuto. He has no prior history.
JT Realmuto. Your attention, please. Incoming for the Phillies, number 24, Roman Quinn. Now pitching for the Reds, number 47, Gio.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Reds, 2 runs on 12 hits, 2 errors. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.